It's 64 boy.
Scratch.
Dressing the culture, I'm addressing the culture, huh? Addressing the culture, I'm addressing the culture, huh? Dressing the culture, I'm addressing the culture, huh? Dressing the culture, I'm addressing the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come address the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come address the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come address the culture, we gon' talk about it. Come and address the culture, huh? Brick by brick, you get your boy Big Wall, and this is Address the Culture. And today we back with another exciting show. We got a special guest in the building, man. I mean, like, what can I say, man? This next super producer we got in the building, he's the beat maker, he's the artist, he's a manager, he's a head of a label, distribution, publisher, stop me. You know what I'm saying? Like we can keep going. You know, he didn't work with the likes of Megan Thee Stallion, Waka Flocka, Country, Black. You know what I'm saying? Keynotes, Anna Baby, you name it, man. This right here is family. You know what I'm saying? This guy is single-handedly trying to help address the culture in a major way. We got the one. We got the only. We got 64 boy in the building. Welcome to Address the Culture.
Hey, what's going on with your Big Wall?
You already know what it is, man. 2 feet in a heartbeat, brother. Like this is a family affair, man. It's dope to have you come through the culture, man, because your story is something that can motivate the culture, man. You know, we both know in this game it ain't no flowers. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get to the places and take the necessary steps to get to the top. But you have found different ways to get to the top and not only get there, leaving the door open for other artists to walk through. You know what I'm saying? So that should be acknowledged. It should be celebrated. You know what I'm saying? So you coming through to address the culture, man, is super dope, brother.
Appreciate that, man. Hey, I'm just glad to be here, man, to be able to address the culture, man, and just a blessing to be here, alongside with you to talk about it.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, bro. So with all that being said, the first thing I want to know is, how did you get your name?
All right, well, I went to Norfolk State University based out of Norfolk, Virginia. So I went to, so you take 64 East to hit Norfolk from Richmond, Virginia, which I'm based out of. Okay. And then you take 64 West to hit Richmond from Norfolk. So they call me 64 because I rock the East and the West. I was going back and forth, rocking with artists in the East, going back to the West, like just rocking with everybody that way. So, one of my partners, B Lane, man, I'm going to give a shout out to him as well. He said, man, I'm going to call you 64, man. You going back and forth from Richmond to Norfolk, man. You on the beats, you engineering, you actually, making it happen for these artists. So that's how I got my name.
And that's dope. So it's kind of say, you put in some work to get that name. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
absolutely.
It wasn't one of them names that was just given to you. You know what I'm saying? You earned that name. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
That's a fact. So with all that being said, who is 64 boy?
All right, well, 6'4", man, young dude, man, grew up in the music ever since I was 4 years old, man. Based out of Richmond, Virginia. When I was young, watching my pops on the turntables, the ones and twos. I mean, he was scratching records anywhere from Smokey Robinson to the Beatles, Dre Day, the Chronic. I mean, you name it, Heavy D. So Jay-Z, just listening to all those artists growing up just from him DJing. And that's something that I always wanted to get into. And then he started freestyling with his partners. They was in the house, recording on the actual tape while they had the turntables going. And when I was young, I used to want to go down there, man. They was like, man, you better go upstairs, man. You too little, man. You can't be down here. So, man, hey, man, me feeling tight, man, when I was younger. Man, I wanted to be down there with them.
Right.
But when I first turned 11, man, I got my first boombox. My aunt got it for me, and it had a CD player on the top, and it had a tape player on the bottom, man. So I was actually playing the instrumentals on the CD, and I was recording on the tapes, man, just messing around, man. And I fell in love with it from a childhood all the way up to this point. And also, man, a lot of people don't know this, man, but when I was like I wanted to be in the basketball. That was my main thing. I wanted to go to the NBA. It was in my head, man. And my my pops, well, my grandfather, he actually played basketball at Clark Atlanta. He was a point guard, and he really
Okay.
showed me the ins and outs of the game, or just outsmarting people, dribbling low, and like the fundamentals of basketball. And I really wanted to take it to a whole nother level, man. My first year of high school, believe it or not, I tried out, man, and when I had my physical, the guy was like, the guy was checking our heartbeats, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, man," he said, "You got a normal heartbeat," and I said,
Oh wow.
"What do you mean?" He said, "Your heartbeat is irregular," and he said, "You can die any day now." I was 16 years old. I was around like 20 people, man. So that really deterred me for really wanting to take that next level. So I decided to pick up music and make that my MBA.
Oh wow. Wow. That's talk about a life-changing moment. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. That's one of them things that can change the whole course of your life, bro.
Mhm.
So with that being said, when the doctor told you that, did you immediately stop pursuing sports, or was it a gradual thing to lead into the music?
Actually, man, just every now and then I like to shoot around and stuff like that, but it really messed with me at a young age, man. Like to this point, it just made me not even want to run a 5-on-5 on a full court, man. It really deterred me to even want to really go as hard as I used to go hard at it. So I mean, but I still shoot from time to time, and if somebody want to run 21 on one goal, I'll do that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Just to
yeah,
get out there for some exercise. But other than that, man, yeah, it really deterred me from wanting to explore that option.
yeah. I understand, man, but it stopped you from going hard on the court, but in this industry, man, you going harder than ever. You know what I'm talking about? So it shouts out to you for being able to refocus and put that same energy that you used to put into the court into the game, man. That's dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you, bro.
Appreciate it, brother.
Who inspires you to make the music that you make?
Hmm. I gotta really think about that. I mean, I gotta say my pops, man, because when he was DJing, I listened to everybody, from Big L, rest in peace DMX,
Yeah,
also Rick James,
yeah,
Michael
yeah,
Jackson.
yeah,
I mean, just classic, the Beatles. I mean, everything.
yeah,
So I would
yeah,
say just a little bit of everything, really. Just having that culture, around me, really inspired me to do what I'm doing
yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's dope, man. You named some legends, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick James was a monster. You know what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah,
about?
man.
Yeah. That's a fact, bro. How would you describe the music that you create, bro?
Uh, I would say commercial trap. I
Mm,
actually do hip hop, Bay Area. I could do a little bit of R&B as well, as far as production. So I got a little different, skill sets and all almost all genres. Because
yeah,
just what I grew up around, being able to just hear those different sounds and different artists, it made me versatile to want to not just focus on one genre and just expand the horizon and be able to work with all talents and be able to just expand
yeah.
and touch the community.
Yeah. That's dope, man. Shouts out to you, man. Speaking about all genres, because you wear so many different hats, fam. I kind of want to, tap into each one of them. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to producing, because let's be honest, you a certified gold seller producer, which means you just sold 500,000 streams or 500,000 units. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, So with that being said, when it comes to producing, what about that makes you love it? You know what I'm saying? And what makes a great producer?
What makes me love it, man, is just God being able to give me the tools, man, honestly, to be able to run through me to be able to touch somebody else.
Yeah,
So to
yeah,
be able to just, you know, having that spirit inside of me to be able to give someone else that gift to see their joy is what makes me fall in love with it.
yeah, yeah. That's dope. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Being in a position where you blessed to become a blessing for others. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And part two of that, what makes a great producer?
And I would say just what makes a great producer is just what they how they live their life on a day to day.
Mm,
Not it ain't just, getting on the boards and, just making the beat. It's about, the fulfillment, the enjoyment, things that you're going through in your life, plays a big part on the type of things that you create. So I
yeah.
think I think that plays a big part in it.
Yeah, absolutely. I can definitely relate. Reality, you know what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
comes through in your music. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get it. Now, when we talking about label head, because
Mhm.
you're a head of a label as well. When it comes to running a label and looking for certain artists and certain talent that you feel represents stacking up entertainment, what are you looking for, and what makes you want to add somebody to your label?
Well, stacking up entertainment, our slogan is "We make visions come true." We also, look for people that have some of the similarities that we have. We stand for family. That's the biggest thing right there. So people that's family oriented, people that's
Yeah,
willing to really want to be helped and take it to the next level and be able to plant that seed and being able to give it to others. That's what we really looking for.
yeah,
Not just a belly warmer, man, like those serpents
yeah,
I was talking to
yeah,
you about. They get underneath that fire, man, and get
yeah,
warm and don't really
yeah.
want to spread it. They just want to take it all in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's dope, man. Because it's a lot of people out here think about self, man, and it sounds that you're in a position where you just trying to address the culture in a major way. You know what I'm saying? And make some changes, man. I like that. Now, when we talk about distribution, you know what I mean, and getting your music out to a mass group of people, you know what I'm saying? You and your company are able to do that, you know what I'm saying? Through Empire, The Orchard, and another label based out of the UK. And I'm gonna let you talk about that. But tell me how and why you have distribution, and why is it important for distribution and your affiliates and what you got going on the distribution side?
Well, I would say distribution. Like, why do I have distribution? I would say that it's because I'm able to give artists an opportunity to be able to, get on those major platforms to showcase their talent. Because sometimes there's artists out there that, that upload on DistroKid, and they want to, expand and get further in their life. So being able to have that major platform like Empire, shout out to GT Digital as well. So being able to have that platform to be able to get these artists on to expand their music on a major scale, man. That means a lot to us, man, as a company to be able to hold that, to be able to help these artists, and also, I mean, the why. You mentioned how, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and far as I'm sorry, can you repeat the how?
How are you able to get distribution? You know what I mean? As a company, and why is it important?
Right. Well, how I'm able to get distribution is just based off of relationships. I always live by this, man. Of if guys, if you out there, if you love your mom, if if you're serving your mom food, I always live by this. If I won't serve it to my mom, I won't serve it to nobody. So
Mm.
So, that's something that I really live by. So being able to have, a platform that you can really help artists and be able to get them on that next level. Um, I would definitely say, that's why it's important to be able to have something like that.
Oh man, that's dope, man. And speaking about the importance of helping up and coming artists and using your platforms to uplift the culture, me, you, as well as the networking queen, we have come together. We have a situation with distribution, so on and so forth. We have put the Address the Culture virtual show together. You know what I'm saying? Where we are giving artists a chance to get a free beat from you, promotion from the networking queen, an interview on Address the Culture, and a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? And they also get a chance to get a distribution deal through Empire. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great situation. So I want to swing it to you, and I want you to tell me a little bit more about it and what made you want to do this and why you decided to bring us all together and address the culture.
Yeah. And number one, big shout out to Krista, man. She's been amazing as a PR manager, and she really
Yes.
goes out there and really look for those artists as well. Shout out to DJ Domino as well, man. Big Gas Tour salute. Hats go off to you, as well as you too, Big Wall, man. I just appreciate you being able to have a platform like this to be able to give artists and label owners, any business owner, not just any musician, but any business owner, the opportunity to be able to, showcase what they're doing and to be able to just get it out there to the community. So, one thing I was able to, want to do something like this is because, I see that you guys are about family and I see you guys about the culture. So being able to just come together, man, and because I know you guys are like-minded and have certain similarities. So that's something that I want to be a part of. And that actually made me want to expand that out to you guys to be able to, make it stronger for all of us.
Absolutely. And you definitely did that, man. We got some great things coming. You
Absolutely.
definitely did that, bro. We got some great things coming. It's just a start. You know what I mean? We definitely working, man. We are definitely a family, and we here to address the culture in a real way. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do right now? We gonna take a pause for the cause for our sponsors, the Big Gas Tour. Shout out to Networking Queen. Shout out to DJ Domino, the official DJ for Address the Culture. And we gonna be right back to address the culture with the big dog, 64 boy. You feel me?
I got that fire, Gucci, Fendi, Yaya. Counting up this motherfucking money and designer. If we stand around, it's guaranteed that you can find it. Everybody rolling, holding up their lighters. I got that fire, Gucci, Fendi, Yaya. Counting up this motherfucking money and designer. If we stand around, it's guaranteed that you can find it. Everybody rolling, holding up their lighters. I got that fire. Pour the drink in my double cup.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Big Wall, and we back to address the culture with the big dog 64 boy in the building. Now you already know what it is, bro. Around this time, I like to turn it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? Kind of dig into the psyche a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Mind shifting shit. You know what I'm talking about? So if you could share the stage with any artist, dead or alive, you know what I'm saying? And you know the vibes I'm talking about. 80, 90,000, arena pack. You tell an engineer to bring the lights down, and you tell everybody to take out their cell phones and light up the building. You know what I'm saying? Chill bump shit, superstar shit, big dog shit. You know what I'm saying? If you could do that with any artist and produce the record for them, what artist would that be?
Man, I'm gonna say Tupac, man.
Woo! All eyes on me.
I'm gonna say Tupac, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I would
yeah,
love to do something like that because not even just because like what he's done. It's just like what he stands for, man. Like I mean, we all came from women, so the fact that how he just appreciated women and just how he, his whole demeanor about it, man. That's somebody I would love to do something with.
yeah, yeah. I definitely get it, man. Pac was definitely a legend, man. You can't go wrong with Pac, man.
Yeah,
Machiavelli, you know what I'm talking
man.
about? Yeah, that's
I
a
would definitely
fact,
do.
bruh.
I would definitely do something for Pac, man. That'd be
Yeah,
lit.
that's dope. I get it, bro. Now we both know in the game, man. Like you know as well as I know. The internet is a very important part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Some people say it's a double-edged sword. Some people call it smoke and mirrors. Some people say it's great. Some people hate it. You know what I mean? But from your viewpoint, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music industry?
Oh man, I feel like the internet been extravagant because I mean just things that back in the day it was guerrilla marketing. You had to take flyers, hit state to state, city to city to really get the word out there. Not saying that it's not fun. I mean, that's great to do that, to be able to, rub shoulders and shake hands. But times like this, you got to have a plan B for things like, COVID and things like that going on. So being able to, touch a city without really having to touch the city, to be able to market and showcase your work to, I think that's amazing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, that
absolutely.
save a lot of time, save a lot of gas, and it save you money. I mean, you can't go
Yeah.
wrong.
That's a fact, man. And for real, you like you said, bro, you able to touch the whole world from your
Mhm,
home if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Yeah, yeah. That's
absolutely.
super dope, bro. That's some dope advice, man. 64 coming through, dropping all these jewels all over the culture. You feel me? You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about? Talk your
absolutely.
shit, man.
Hey, man,
Um,
I also just want to tell everybody, man, just whatever you want to do in life, man, just enjoy it, man. Because, I always want to say that, we nothing but dust. Everything that we have around us or on us is just stuff. We can't take it with us.
yeah,
Like I always say, you never seen a U-Haul on the back of the hearse. So
yeah,
enjoy what
yeah.
you got right now and just go hard at it.
Yeah, yeah. As far as we know, that's the only life we get, man. We gotta go get it. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. Don't advice, man. I like that. Again, talk your shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Um, um. So with that being said, when you think back, what was some of the best advice you've ever been given?
Man, some of the best advice I'm gonna tell you, man. Growing up, man, I done seen a lot of crazy stuff. I'm gonna be real with you, but I'm gonna tell you. But it was always told like always, always have respect for somebody though. Even though the things that I've seen, or, always have respect for people because you never know. You might be working for that man in 30 years. You never know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the biggest advice, and also just have manners, man. Like respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here that just doing all type of things, man, slamming doors on old women and just going by their business, not really thinking. So
yeah,
just being able to have that those manners, man, that mannerism, man. Hold the door for your woman, man, and
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just have that respect for people. So I think
Bro,
respect gets you a long way.
you said it the best, bro. Like it's funny when you link up with like-minded people, that stands for principles and morals, and the old golden rule. You treat people how you want to be treated. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Those standards and principles, man, has seen to fall into the wayside, man. So when you come across people that has those standards and morals, man, it's humbling. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a treat when you link up with like-minded people, man. So that's dope, man. The fact that in today's time, man, you still got people out here who's halfway decent and understand that treating people the way you want to be treated can get you a long way in life. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
that's dope, bro. Shouts out to you, man. If you could change something about the industry, bro, what would you
Hmm.
change?
If I could change something about the industry, it would just be just sharing the wealth.
Mm,
Just sharing the wealth with the people, man. Just it's enough food on this plate for everybody.
yeah.
So I would definitely say just be able to, and I'm not talking about money. I'm just talking about being able to just, have different courses and being able to engage with people and just being able to share jewels, to get that person on the next level to be able to, expand and leave that legacy for his family. So when I'm talking about wealth, I'm talking about just educating people, to be able to, set their self up for success as well.
Yeah. What they say, reach one, teach one. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Absolutely, man. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't feel like that, man. We in that crabs in a barrel mentality. You know what I'm saying? When you get it and you got it, you want to hold on and you don't want to share it, man. So again, shouts out to you for being willing to put people in the same position that you are in. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's why we linked up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Krista, the networking queen. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Domino. We putting something together. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna make sure we stand on the things we talking about. We truly
Yes,
gonna
sir.
address the culture, man. That's dope, bro. Um, so with all that being said, bro,
Mhm.
um, if you could go back and give younger you some advice, what would you tell yourself?
I would say every person that you meet in life, connect that dot.
Mm,
Connect that dot
talk your
because
shit.
connect that dot because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're not drawing a picture with those dots that you connecting with, it's it's not art.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Don't make sense. So be
Yeah,
able to just connect those dots along the way and really cherish those dots, man, those connections. Because what I'm saying, those networks become your net worth.
woo! Dropping jewels all over this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, bro. Like, that's a mentality that's lost in the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? It's super dope. It's super dope, man. So, what would you like to say to all of your supporters? All the people that's been in your corner, even before you started the music, even when you was on the court, you know what I'm talking about? Putting the ball through the basket. You know what I'm talking about? From then to now, man. What would you like to say to all of them?
Hey man, first and foremost, I want to thank God for just
Yeah,
bringing my mom on this earth, man, to be able to create me. I want to
yeah,
thank my
yeah.
father, my pops, my grandfather, my whole family, man, my other half, my kids giving me purpose to be able to want to do more, to be able to provide for them and leave a legacy, man. It's just so many things that I'm just thankful for, and just everything that my family taught me along the way to get me to where I am now, man. So that's what I just want to say, man.
Man, shouts out to them and shouts out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I already know what it is. So with that being said, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this for them. We're gonna do it for the culture. We're gonna do something I like to call rapid fire. I'm gonna ask you some quick questions to give all of your supporters a little bit more insight on who 64 Boy is as a person. You down?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, let's get it. The first thing I do or think when I wake up in the morning is.
First thing I do when I wake up in the morning is thanking God, man, that I woke up.
Yeah, yeah, I can dig it. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Favorite restaurant?
Papa John.
Okay. Chicken, steak, or fish?
Chicken.
Favorite pair of shoes of all times?
Air Force One.
All right. If you were stuck on a desert island and could only take 3 albums with you, which albums you taking?
I will take the Black Album. I'll
Mmm.
take Better Days by Tupac.
Mmm.
And I got a Luda. The Luda joint. Well, first day out.
Okay, all right, check, and check. You know what I'm saying? Favorite drink?
Water.
Favorite sports team?
Atlanta Falcons.
All right. Weekends or weekdays?
Weekends.
How many times a day do you think about sex?
5.
I feel you, dog. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
If I could have one superpower, it would be giving everybody to have respect for one another. Something like that.
All right. Well, look at here. I have to acknowledge it. You are the first person to give me that answer. You know what I'm saying? So your name's going up into the Address the Culture Raptors. You know what I'm talking about? Shouts out to you for giving me that original answer for the first time. You know what I'm saying? That's super dope. I'm going to start the sentence and I want you to finish it for me, okay?
All right.
My name is 64 Boy, and I am a
official gold producer on Spotify.
Big facts. My dog. You know what I'm talking about, man? So tell me what's next for 64 Boy, man. What you got going, man? Talk your shit.
Man, we got some stuff going with Megan Thee Stallion that should be coming out sometime in April. Shout out to Anna Baby. Shout out to Megatron Music. Hey, man. Shout out to Cypher Leyenda. Shout out to Della West. Man, we got Finito. I produced that record. It has 1.4 million streams on SoundCloud, going crazy. Go check that record out, Finito. They love it. And right now, man, I'm still moving, man, just producing and just looking for other artists as well. And shout out to Big Bino, Bez Believe. I got a record that we about to push out. So we got some Assuredly, that's the record. So that's coming out through Empire. So be on the lookout for that. Got some big things coming, man. Addressing the Culture Showcase. Myself, Networking Queen, Big Wall, we got in the making. So any artists out there that's looking to showcase your talent, to be able to have a chance to get that deal through Empire Distribution, hey, man, you already know what time it is.
You already know, man. We working, man. It's kind of so much, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep up with, but we definitely gonna keep y'all in tune, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna let y'all know everything we got going on, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, big dog, what you want me to play at the end of this, man, to let them know what type of time you on, man? Talk your shit.
Hey, man, play that Addressing the Culture intro, man. I was vibing to that joint before it came on. Hey, man. Hey, that shocked me. Hey, that had me vibing with it before the show started. I was like, man,
Yeah, we in here, man. Shout out to my big dog, 64 Boy, you know what I'm saying? Made the beat for the official Dress the Culture remix and the official Dress the Culture song, you know what I'm saying, man? We out here, man. We working, man. We locked in, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Is that what you want me to play at the end? Or do you want me to play something else?
Hey, man, I would say play that joint and then mix it up with that other beat I sent you.
All right, I got you. You. Yeah. That's what type of time we on. You know what I'm saying?
Joint.
Yeah, I got you. Say less. We locked in, man. Well, that's what I'm gonna leave them with, bro. I want to thank you for coming through Address the Culture, man. Your energy is dope, man. Your spirit is something that needs to be celebrated, man, because it's few and far between, man. We talk about it all the time, man. It's definitely a treat when players meet, you know what I'm saying? Because we definitely on the same type of time, bro. So again, I appreciate you coming through, telling me your story, man. We locked in. Anytime you got anything coming out, you know what I'm saying, we're going to come through. We're going to make it a movie, bro. You already know, man. I appreciate you coming through to Address the Culture.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, Big Wall.
You already
sir.
know, man.
I'm just glad to be a part of a team of winners, man, that's looking to win and looking to provide and be able to share the network to others, man. So I know that's the time you on, and that's the time I'm on as well. So,
man, you already know what it is, bro. We locked in, man. The teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I'm saying? So, we locked in, bro, and we gonna leave them with that joint, and we gonna address the culture. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy Big Wall, and this is Address the Culture. And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are. So make sure they respect it. We gonna catch you on the next interview. We out of here. Yeah, you see it. That's gold. You know what I'm talking about?
It's 64 boy.
You know I make
It's 64 boy.
Scratch.
Dressing the culture. I'm